Have you ever gone to the Steam store and paced back and forth frantically because you couldn't decide what to spend your money on for the holidays or otherwise? Have no fear, Civ Extraordinaire is here, and with this new video to help you out on all of your DLC concerns, especially if they are regarding Civilization 6, worry no longer. I often see threads on various Civ-related forums asking what DLC to buy, and I am making this video to give my opinion as someone who owns each and every DLC for Civ 6. As always, I am by no means an authority on this game, so take my suggestions with a pinch of salt. Also, since I know that some of my viewers don't have that much time or money to spend on this video and on the various DLCs at Firaxis' disposal, let me cut to the chase and say that Gathering Storm is my personal suggestion for players interested in Civ 6 that don't have any of the expansions. Now, if you are interested in hearing more about why I think so and some of my opinions on the smaller DLC packs, feel free to stick around and watch the rest of the video while I dive into the labyrinth that is the Civilization DLC store. I think it makes sense to cover the expansions first and then move on to smaller DLC and go by terms of importance. Chronologically, Rise and Fall is the first of two expansions and it is the most underwhelming one so far. While it does introduce 9 new leaders and 8 civilizations, the loyalty mechanic that is the main feature of this expansion feels underwhelming. However, governors are interesting enough to merit the $30 USD price point, and some of the new civilizations are usually fun to play around with. Gathering Storm, meanwhile, costs $10 USD more, but it also changes the game in a lot of ways. The first and foremost biggest way that Gathering Storm changes the game, and one of my favorite additions to the Civilization franchise, is the addition of natural disasters. Flooding, sandstorms, and blizzards find their way into the map to make things much more interesting. In addition, mechanics previously introduced in Rise and Fall are much more fleshed out, like emergencies, which now reward diplomatic favor and serve as a way to bolster diplomacy. While there are some things introduced that I don't like, such as some of the new Civ additions and the World Congress, I believe that Gathering Storm is a much stronger entry into the Civilization franchise. I would only buy Rise and Fall over Gathering Storm if you really want the leaders, because Gathering Storm keeps all of Rise and Fall's mechanics such as Governors, Loyalty, and Era Score. Now, onto the New Frontier Pass. I am bringing up the New Frontier Pass last because it is not only unfinished as I am writing the script for the video, but it is also never on sale, which means that you are almost certainly going to pay the full price without getting any of the features of Rise and Fall or Gathering Storm. In addition, the New Frontier Pass does not have any overarching themes like diplomacy and loyalty, so the individual game modes and civilizations can feel disjointed at times. On a positive note, I will say that I have had fun with the New Frontier Pass so far, and I am looking forward to the last DLC. There is a fifth dimension, beyond that which is known to fans. It is a dimension as vast as space and as timeless as infinity. It is the middle ground between features and nothing, between content and DLC. And it lies between a pit of a fan's fears and the summit of his knowledge. This is a dimension of imagination. It is an area we know as the Season Pass. Many newcomers may not know that the New Frontier Pass is not actually the first so-called Season Pass that has graced the series. Before the first two expansions, there were individual DLC packs that were released from time to time much akin to the latest wave of DLC. The nice thing about the individual packs is that they allow you to pick and choose what civilization best fits you since you can buy them individually. If you like Domination, you can buy the Macedon and Persia pack, but if you like getting an early Pantheon, the Kume and Indonesia pack might be more your speed. All in all, the only DLC pack that I recommend avoiding is the Vikings. This pack has a terrible rating on Steam, and rightfully so. It is the only DLC to not include a civilization, and it includes 2 of the worst wonders in the game. The only worthwhile features of this pack are Eyjafjallajökull and the new scenario it adds. Aside from that, I would avoid the DLC at all costs unless you really have a hard-on for Scandinavian wonders. For specific discounts, I will always recommend checking the Microsoft and Steam stores during the holidays, as the Platinum Edition can run up to 50% off. It always pays off to have some patience when looking for a deal at any kind of store, online or otherwise, and this is definitely true for Civilization 6. This has been Civ Extraordinaire, and I hope you enjoyed this quick video covering the various DLC for Civ 6. If you enjoyed watching this, leaving a like helps support the channel in addition of showing me that you would like to see more videos like this content. I hope you have a great rest of your week. Peace.